Well, there's a whole bunch of lawsuits now. This one lawyer claims 120 people are now have a class action lawsuit against Diddy. And there's a new one, which is actually very interesting. What's that?
It's not class action.
Oh, 120 people?
Yes, it's 120
Separate
individual suits that he is taking care of.
Oh, okay. They're not suing together.
Right.
Oh, okay. Right. That number seems kind of ridiculous. Exactly 120 people.
Well, it's more than 120 now, but I mean, like, there are other attorneys who also have clients with stories of being like...
Right. Well, there's a new one where a man is suing Diddy and Macy's for sexual assault. I guess at the time he worked for Echo, which is a rival clothing company when John was up and running. You know about this story?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
He claims that Diddy face fucked him in the back of a Macy's.
You know,
while his security watched.
The whole thing is kind of absurd because there's so many stories of just blatant, aggressive, sociopathic behavior. But there are consistent things that you see over and over, this sense of entitlement from Puff that, like, you know, I can do anything to anyone. Somebody else who knew him for a long time used the word sociopath, and I had not made that connection until they pointed it out to me. And then I was like, oh my God, you don't seem to care about other people being hurt. You don't seem to care about stepping on other people to get what you want. You don't seem to care about lying to people. Because there was apparently this sexual quid pro quo, right, that you also see over and over, that this notion of, you know, if you want to be a singer, a rapper, a writer, a producer, somebody in my circle, in the bad boy world, Sean John, whatever, well, you also got to participate in this stuff too, right? And you got to do both. And if you don't do both, then you can't. So it's this quid pro quo, which is why they're bringing in the businesses in all these lawsuits. But it's sort of this classic entertainment industry thing of, like, you know, you gotta please the boss in order to become famous, which is kind of insane. And you also see consistently, he is controlling people's bodies, either by the influence that he has. I could control your career. So if you want to become a star, then you have to do what I want. Or I am physically incapacitating you by giving you drugs, either through drink, quite often through drink, sometimes through smoke, but also through the baby oil. There's times when people are discussing he's putting horse tranquilizer in the baby oil. So when he gets the baby oil on you, this sounds insane. It sounds like there's
a lawsuit claiming that, you know, there was GHB in the baby oil, but this is just a lawsuit. This is not a criminal case at this time. This is just allegations based on people who are suing him for money. So you have to take that into account.
Well, yes, but if you are an attorney, you cannot knowingly bring a false claim.
There are so many attorneys who knowingly bring false claims. Lil Rod's attorney, I believe, has gotten sanctioned over this type of thing.
I don't know anything about that. And Rod has had 2 attorneys now, so I don't know which one even you're referring to.
Like, so some of these, like, I went through the Lil Rod lawsuit. He literally, like, put up pictures in the lawsuit claiming that, like, this is Stevie J engaging in gay sex, and the actual gay male porn star came forward and said, "No, this is actually one of my movies. This is not Stevie."
Well, I mean, I've seen it. I mean, I saw that picture.
Right. It's not Stevie J.
Looks like him to me.
But it's not. The actual person who it is him is come forward.
I mean, I don't know. There's tremendous detail in that suit.
I don't know about that lawsuit.